On an early September morning, in the little town of Waterboro, Maine, the Baker family were all nestled comfortably in their beds. They lived in a small cabin just about at the top of what the people in town called Friendship Hill. From their porch, they could gaze upon a beautiful Ossipee Pond. There was a chill in the air this morning, as it was getting closer to the fall season, a time when all the animals are busy scurrying around, getting ready for another one of those long and snowy Maine winters. Now, inside the cabin, there were dying embers in the wood stove that had kept the cabin warm and cozy all night long. The Baker family, they weren't the only ones enjoying this warm and cozy house. There was also an unknown resident in the Baker home. He too was getting ready for this fine September day. This unknown resident was known by his friends as the Cute Mouse. The Cute Mouse has been living with the Baker family for a couple of years now. Before that, the Cute Mouse lived out in the field behind the cabin. It was very wet and cold living out there. So one day, the Cute Mouse decided to go looking for a new, drier place to live. That's when he found the Baker cabin. No more worries about the rain or the snow. It was always just right in the cabin. He had a nice place inside a wall just behind the kitchen. There's not a better place for a mouse. He never had to travel very far to find scraps of food left on the kitchen floor by the Baker family. Yes, the Cute Mouse thought, I love my home. This is a wonderful place to live. Suddenly, there was a noise from the kitchen. Mrs. Baker was up and getting ready to cook breakfast for the family. She was a great cook, and to the Cute Mouse's luck, she was one of the messiest people in the cabin. The Cute Mouse always had bits left for him at every meal. No need to hunt through dark and dingy closets, shelves at night. Nope, there were 3 good meals a day in this house. It was a wonderful cabin. Yes, it was all good for the Cute Mouse, until one day, while having lunch, he was listening to all the talk in the kitchen when he heard the Baker girls say, Mommy, Mrs. Orr's cat had kittens last week. She will be giving them away when they're a little bit older. And then she said, Can we get a kitten, Mommy? Please, please, Mommy? I'll take good care of it. I'll feed it and give it water, and I'll give it plenty of love. The Cute Mouse listened closely for an answer from Mrs. Baker. What about the little box? Mrs. Baker said. The girl answered, Yes, I'll take care of that too. The Cute Mouse couldn't believe his ears. This can't be possible. The good life in the cabin would be over. Then Mrs. Baker spoke. I'll talk to your daddy about the kitten. Now get outside and play with your brother. The Cute Mouse stopped eating. The cute mouse suddenly went into a panic. A cat in the cabin! A cat in the cabin! A cat that can eat me! He said this over and over again as he raced from one end of the wall to the other. The cute mouse suddenly got tired from all of that running. He rolled over onto his back. He took a deep, deep breath. It's over, he thought. I'll have to move back to the field. As the days went by, the cute mouse listened carefully to all the talk in the kitchen. Would Mr. Baker say yes to a kitten in the cabin? Maybe it had already been decided, and the cute mouse didn't know. Well, the cute mouse became very nervous. Now, on his trips to the kitchen, he began to sneak in and out, just in case there might be a cat nearby. And then, the cute mouse was not sleeping very well. He started having bad dreams about getting chased by a mean-looking cat. I can't live this way, he thought. I need to know. Well, the cute mouse didn't have to wait very long. That night, not long after the Baker family had gone to bed, the cute mouse nervously went to the kitchen for a snack. He was hoping that the baker boy had peeled off the crust off his bread like he always does. Some of that crust usually fell to the floor and was left there during the night. He was in luck. He began munching on bits of bread. The cute mouse looked up, looked down, and around nervously. Then he spotted something new in the mud room. He had to check this out. He quickly ran to the wall and he hugged it closely as he made his way to the door. He slowly peeked into the room. The cute mouse slowly moved into the room. He sniffed and he sniffed, but he couldn't smell anything that would be dangerous. He went a little bit deeper into the room. That's when he spotted a large bag, and it had a picture of a cat on the front of it. There were also 2 bowls on the floor next to the bag. He looked over into the other corner. He saw a box that looked like there was sand in it. There was also a bigger box with a blanket hanging over the side of it. Oh, the cute mouse thought, this must be the home for the new kitten. It had been decided a cat would soon be living in the Baker home. Oh, the cute mouse ran back to his hole and he started running from one end of the wall to the other, back and forth until he couldn't run anymore. A day or 2 went by, and the cute mouse only ate what he had in his own room. He was too afraid to go to the kitchen. He peeked out of his hole hundreds of times during the day. He walked from one end of the wall to the other. He would have to make an important decision pretty soon. He was running out of food. Was it time to move out of the comfortable cabin and back to that uncomfortable field? Just then, he heard the baker girl in the kitchen. She called out to her mother, "Mommy, we're back. I've got Pretty Kitty with me." The cute mouse's eyes opened real wide and he thought, Pretty Kitty? no such thing. The cute mouse walked slowly to his bed and hopped in and tried to get comfortable. He tossed and he turned. He just couldn't find that spot that felt good. He was so tired from all of his walking and his running, even without his spot, he fell asleep. The cute mouse was suddenly awakened by a strange cry. He opened his eyes to discover that it was nighttime. There it was again. It was coming from the kitchen. It must be that pretty kitty cat making strange noises. It was time to get brave. It was time to get out there and, well, we'll see, he thought. The cute mouse moved slowly toward the hole in the kitchen. He stretched out his neck and he gave a couple of sniffs. He looked around very carefully for anything that might be moving. Then he heard that cry again. It was coming from the mudroom. Hugging the wall and with quick little steps, the cute mouse made his way to the mudroom door. His heart was pounding like never before. He slowly peeked around the corner. The crying was coming from inside a cardboard box. The cute mouse thought, pretty kitty can't get out of that box. I'm safe. He slowly turned his head to look in the direction of the kitchen table. He knew that there were probably some delicious tidbits on that floor. But the cute mouse also started to feel badly about the crying kitty. He kept thinking to himself, tidbits for the belly, or take a chance and try talking to that cat. Well, the cute mouse had a big belly for a little guy, but he had an even bigger heart. Even though he was scared and he didn't know what might happen, he wanted to help Pretty Kitty. He moved in a quiet way to the box. The pretty kitty was still crying. The cute mouse stood up and leaned on the box. Then in a soft voice said, "Hello, hello in there." The pretty kitty stopped crying. The cute mouse spoke again. "My name is Cute Mouse. Well, that's what my friends call me. I live here in the cabin. I heard you crying, and I came over to see if I can help you. Why are you crying so much?" In a crying sort of voice, the kitten spoke. "I miss my mommy, my brothers, and my sister." The kitten went on. "This morning, I was warm and comfortable resting on my mummy's belly, and now I'm in a strange place without my mummy. I'm lonely and scared." The cute mouse listened and started to feel really sad for the pretty kitty. He remembered when he left his mom and family to live on his own. He remembered he was also scared and lonely. The cute mouse said, "Pretty kitty, I know you are feeling sad and lonely now, but life will get better. You are in a cabin with the Baker family, and they are good people. The Baker girl will take good care of you. She'll feed you, give you water, and best of all, she will give you a whole bunch of love." The cute mouse heard the kitten move around in the box. He still wasn't sure if Pretty Kitty knew that he was a mouse. Pretty Kitty spoke again. A whole bunch of love? Yes, answered the cute mouse. Pretty Kitty said, And will you be my friend? Ooh, the cute mouse thought. Well, I need to tell you something about myself, said the cute mouse. The Pretty Kitty rolled over on his back to listen to the cute mouse's soft voice. The cute mouse went on. I'm a mouse, you know, the animal that cats like to chase and play with and then when they're all done having fun, eat. The Pretty Kitty said, Oh no, I would never do that. I am not a mouser. I like rubbing and purring around all kinds of different animals. I only eat cat food. Yuck, I can't imagine eating a mouse. I would never hurt another animal. The cute mouse was happy to hear all of this good news. Things were starting to look better for the mouse. There would be a new friend in the house, a friend he could talk to and play with at night when the bakers all went to bed. I'm still a little scared. Can you come into the box and sleep next to me tonight? The Pretty Kitty asked. There was a slight pause, and then the cute mouse said, let me see if I can climb up this blanket. The cute mouse jumped onto the end of the blanket. He started to climb up, got to the top, and jumped into the box with the kitten. There they were, face to face, a cat and a mouse in a box. Pretty Kitty started to purr, and then he started rubbing against the cute mouse. The kitten and the mouse talked for some time. The cute mouse explained to the kitten that he could only come out at night. He had his own little place in the wall. He'd show him his hole when he was big enough to get out of the box. The cute mouse was about to tell Pretty Kitty about how worried he was and how scared he was when he heard a cat was coming to the cabin. When he looked at the kitten, he saw that Pretty Kitty had fallen asleep. A little mouse smile came upon the cute mouse's face. Well, the cute mouse suddenly felt good again. He would not have to move back to the field. His 3 meals a day would return. He would be comfortable in this little home in the cabin. Life would be good again. But most of all, the cute mouse was happy that he had made a brand new friend.